Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I am having a absolutely fantastic day, and in today's episode, I would like to finish the downstairs of the manor, which should be pretty easy. We basically have this room and this room over here to do, and then the hallways. The hallways definitely need some sprucing up as well, because obviously this is a little too plain. A person outside with motorcycle? Why must you be so loud right now? Anyway, sorry. So yeah, hallways, and then those two rooms, and then I want to get started on the upstairs as well. I highly doubt we'll actually finish the upstairs today, because there's a lot of upstairs. But I think we'll get a decent start on it, at least. So I'm excited. I think it'll be really good. Also, I should probably mention, I have some friends coming, or I have a friend, I should say, coming from out of town to come visit. So I am going to be recording this one, and then I'm going to be recording the Kingdoms episode that's going to come out on Saturday, back to back. So my time is a little bit limited because of that, and actually, I might do Monday's video right away as well. And then after that, I think we're back to daily uploads, because I've been running this experiment, as some of you know. I talked about it when I started doing it. I've been running an experiment to see if it would actually be better if I did videos every other day. And it's a little too soon to say conclusively, but I'm pretty sure that is not the case. I don't think it has really helped anything. So we're going to go back to daily uploads, I think, after this weekend, after my friend leaves. But anyway, so yeah, I think this room, little closet space here, and then the other room over there, and then getting started on the upstairs and the hallways. That is the plan. I think I'm gonna start with this room. So let me get to it, guys, and I will meet up with you once I've got some stuff to show you. Alright guys, I am back, and this room I think is all done. Check it out. I actually really like this room. It's pretty simple, but it gets the job done. So we got a nice big bookshelf over here with lots and lots of books for reading. Over here there's a little desk. Again, pretty straightforward, just a couple of stairs and a slab, and then the chair is just a slab with a couple of trapdoors and a dark oak back. A couple more little bookshelves. Big area rug here in the middle, partly to fill up the space in the middle, and then also to hide some lighting. So there's lighting hidden, I think, underneath all the corners. Yeah, all the corners ended up being carpets rather than full wool blocks, so there's lighting hidden underneath all the carpets. And then it was night, and it was time to sleep. Let's just take a nap real quick. But what I'm really proud of, what I really like in this room, is this upright piano that I put in here. So a while back, I don't remember exactly when it was. I think it was when 114 was in snapshots. Grian did a video about how to different ideas for using the loom in builds. And he came up with the idea to use the loom as piano keys, which was really cool. And I was just going to take his piano design and just plop one down in here. But what he had designed was a grand piano, which, if you're not familiar with pianos, that's like the really big kind of rounded one where the top kind of sticks up at an angle like this, and has all the strings and stuff revealed. And it looked... to be honest, it just looked ridiculous in this room. Not because the design was bad, but just because, like, the scale of that piano was just completely off for this room. Like, the keys were up at this level. And then the piano, it took up, like, half the room. It was just way too big for this room. So I had to find a way to scale it down. And I thought, you know what, maybe what we could do is put the piano on the floor, because his was like elevated up like this, right? And then the looms and the keys and stuff were here. It was like 4 wide and like 4 deep or something like that. I'm like, maybe we can just put the looms themselves right on the ground and then do like a little bench like this and then turn it into an upright piano. So it's much smaller. And then that worked out so much better for the scale of this room, because I needed something that was much smaller and could kind of just go up against a wall like this. So that worked out really, really well. And the design is very similar to Grian's in a lot of ways. It still uses trapdoors on the side to cover that up. Dark oak dark oak signs, I should say, on the front to kind of cover up the keys and make them, show at the right spot. But what I did differently was the back, and obviously it's sitting on the ground. So for the back, it's just planks back here. And then I also used some trapdoors here. In a perfect world, we would have vertical slabs. And this whole thing could go straight up against the wall, and half of this would be covered. But this is not a perfect world, and that's not vertical slabs are not a thing in Minecraft. So I used the next best option, which was trapdoors, vertical trapdoors. And then it also gives us a little bit of space on top up here for us to put stuff. I put a lantern up here because this block was spawnable despite the lighting I hid. And honestly, we had a vertical piano in my house growing up because my mom is a piano virtuoso and actually used to teach like piano lessons in addition to choir and all sorts of stuff. So we had a vertical piano at home, and it was the top of the piano, like it was almost like a shelf, and it was just constantly covered in clutter. Piano books and musical scores and pencils and metronome and all sorts of just random stuff that it's kind of like a kitchen table. Your kitchen table just kind of accumulates random clutter until you're like, wow, this is a mess and I need to clean it up. That's kind of how the top of the piano was in my house growing up. So I'm like, yeah, we can totally put some stuff up here. So I put a lantern up here. And then a little flower pot. And then there's just a couple paintings sort of spread about to kind of take up some wall space. I suppose, we could maybe do more in this room, but honestly, I think this is fine. It's nice and open. It's just a nice little kind of study sort of room with like a piano. And I thought a piano was like super fitting for a Victorian manor. Like this, I actually decided quite a while ago that one of the rooms has to have a piano in it of some sort. It's practically a requirement. So yeah, that's this room. I really like it. I think it's fantastic. So now I'm going to go and move on to this one over here. And I think this one is probably going to be like a guest bedroom. I think that makes sense. It's got a little closet over here, so we can make use of that space. I can already tell you with 100% certainty that this ceiling is going to get lowered to... wait a minute. I can already tell you with 100% certainty that this ceiling is going to get lowered to right there. For sure. Has to happen. But yeah, I think this is going to be a guest bedroom, and we'll put a bed... how do I want to do this? We definitely want a bed. And then probably just like some desks and dressers and stuff. The question is where to put the bed. I think right here probably makes the most sense. Go like there. Do I have... I do. Look at that. Probably like this is what I would probably say. And then... we want carpets like so for the pillows. This is like a classic Minecraft bed right here. And then the question is, how do we want to do the sides? And we got a couple options. I'm not opposed to the idea of maybe oak trap doors. Something like this, because we need a bed frame for sure. How does that look? It's not horrendous. I think we can do better. I think maybe dark oak trapdoors would be better, especially since we've really kind of got like a dark oak furniture sort of theme. going in this manner so far. Like, most of the furniture is dark oak because it contrasts nicely with the floor and with the walls, which I think is really important for furniture. Let's go like that. How's that look? Yeah, I think that'll work just fine. I suppose what I could do is sneak the real bed into the closet, because we need a place where we can sleep, right? Like when it becomes night. But I think something like that will work just fine. And it's a simple bed, but I think it works quite well, actually. So it's got a little bed frame. Yeah, this will be fine. And then we'll get desks and bookshelves and all sorts of stuff. So, all right, let me get to work on this, guys. I will catch up with you in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back and the bedroom is done. Look at this. I think it turned out really well. I put a nice little shelf over here, little chest for storage, a desk, a bedside table, little painting, and then in the closet, there's just a couple of shelves, and then I'm going to keep the bed in here just to kind of hide it away for functionality. But all in all, it's pretty simple. Again, lighting hidden underneath these carpets. So this whole room is spawn-proof. We've got some plants and foliage and stuff like that. But I think really, like, this is a really nice little guest bedroom. I think it gets the job done quite well. And it gives you this nice, beautiful window view of Hermitville. So, pretty cool. Now, I think it's time to move on to the hallways. And I want to keep the hallways pretty straightforward. I don't want to do anything too crazy here. So, I think what I'm going to do... I need... Why did I throw that on the ground? Let's put that there and that here. I need to put... so much junk. All right. So what I'm thinking is I want like a little rug here. And then we can hide a light there and there. So we'll go boop, boop. Like so. Like so. Is that how we want to do it? I think we'll do it like this. And then we'll take these and put that in like so. All right, so that gives us a nice little rug here. Now we can get rid of the lighting. And then this particular like chunk of hallway, there's just not really a whole lot of space here at all to do stuff with. So I think I'm just gonna like put down maybe a cauldron right there and some leaves, and then basically just call that good for this little bit right here. Over here, we have a much larger hallway. This right here, I'm fine with this. We don't need to do anything right here. But this is obviously a much larger hallway over here, so it's going to require a bit more planning, if you will. So let's just make a few more carpets. I think we're going to make an area rug like so. Probably don't need torches under all of it. Let's make a few more carpets. And we're just trying to get some of that little bit of variation in here. We'll do something along those lines. Yeah, that should be fine. And then you will be a torch. And you will be a torch. And then you will be a torch right here as well. So we'll go boop, boop, and a boop. And then the rest of these will be full wool. That's actually rather difficult to say. Full wool blocks. Like so. I've changed my mind about that one. I want this one to be regular carpet. How does that feel? I think maybe that's a little better. Yeah, there we go. Let's stick with that. All right, so now we have all of our various carpet things taken care of. So now we need to actually put in some stuff. And I need to find... It's literally sitting in my inventory. It's not even in a shulker box. Good job, self. Make a couple of cauldrons. And I think we'll put one here and here. And one more there. Do some plants like that. And then I think right here we're going to put a painting. So let's go like so. We've got the white wool. Make ourselves a painting to go right there. Yeah, that one's fine, I think. That's perfectly acceptable. And then maybe we just call that good. I mean, as I said, the hallways, I don't really want to get super complicated with it. I want to keep the hallways real simple. I suppose one thing we could do... Grab those. Grab... Didn't we figure out... Yeah, we figured out that lanterns cannot hang from iron bars, which is actually, like, super unfortunate. But maybe we'll put a little lantern action in here. Just hanging down like that. I really wish you could hang lanterns from iron bars. Wait, you can. Why did I think you couldn't? Am I crazy? I swear I tried that at one point and it did not work. Hold on. Now I need to test this for my own sanity. Oh man. What is the lantern recipe? Is it iron? Yeah, iron nuggets. That's what I thought. Let's just get some of these real quick. No, I guess I'm just crazy. Maybe I tried to do something like this at one point, and I was like, it works, but it doesn't look good. That, or I am slowly losing my mind. Or it was added in 1.14.4, and I just didn't realize it, or something. Either way, I think this is fine. That looks okay. And the lighting isn't actually, like, we could have gotten rid of the carpet lighting, but it's not bad to have too much lighting when you're playing survival mode, so I won't complain. As for this room over here, I don't know exactly what I want to do here. I'm kind of leaning towards something. Need to find... Do we have spruce in here? No. What about in here? Yes. Okay. So I'm kind of leaning towards maybe we do... that'll be covered. I wouldn't mind, like, plopping a torch back here and then going, you know, something like that. And actually, that really doesn't look bad. That really doesn't look bad at all. Like, I can, there's that little oak strip, but it really doesn't bother me that much, which is surprising because normally that little strip right there would drive me insane. But I think here, since we've got the oak staircase and stuff anyway, like, I think this is fine. Yeah, honestly, I'm okay with this. And then we'll just put a little leaf right there. And then we just need to light this up somehow. And I think maybe the easiest way to do that would be with a little bit of glowstone. And I know, yeah, I was going to say, I know I've got glowstone somewhere. So we'll just do one of those. Like that. And then last but not least, cover that up. And that way the glowstone lighting is hidden. And then the lighting going up the stairs, I think we're just going to have to stick with torches like that, unfortunately. I don't think there's really a good way to hide lighting otherwise. Like, maybe you could hang lanterns, but I think that would look a little weird, having lanterns hanging from the stairs. So I think we're just going to leave it as is. So let me just put a bunch of that stuff away so we can clear out all of this and get a good feel for how this all looks. This really feels very dark to me. Oh, there is... Okay, yeah, there is a little spot there where it is not lit up enough. But we have world's easiest solution. Oh. Wrong thing. Meant to grab a carpet. There. Now it should be, right? It was right here? Yeah, now it's lit up enough. Just hide some lighting under the carpets and call it good. Okay, so there we go. We've got a hallway. I think maybe we get rid of that. And maybe we put a painting here instead. Like, I think it was just a little too much. Go like, just a little single painting. Let's see if we can get one. I know there's some of these that have been used. There we go. I don't think that one's been used yet. Yeah, simple but effective. That's exactly what I needed. Sleep real quick. There we go. What do we think? What do we think of the feel of this first floor? Because that was the last thing that we actually had to do on the first floor. So if we just do a quick check. No creepers? No creepers. Okay. So you walk in, you got a carpet. I definitely want to change out this white carpet for something else. But I don't have the wool with me at the moment. I'm a little low on wool. I mean, I suppose I could swap it out for... I think dark gray is really the way to go. So I'll probably swap that carpet and this carpet out for dark gray at some point. But you walk in, you've got a nice little room here. Come this way. There's the guest bedroom. Down here, we've got a nice little, almost a library within the house with the fireplace, living room, call it whatever you'd like. Kitchen, pantry, big grand dining hall. In here, there's an office with the first floor bathroom. And then over here, there's a hallway that leads to another kind of study or den. And the staircase going up. Yeah, honestly, like, I think this is fantastic. This is, I really like the first floor of this house. I think, honestly, this is probably one of the better interiors that I've done. But I also generally set the bar pretty low when it comes to interiors because I'm not, interiors are not my thing. But overall, like, I'm pretty happy with this. I am, however, out of time for this episode. I gotta get ready for my friend to come and visit from out of town. So I have a bunch of, random house stuff I gotta do, clean and, go get groceries and blah, 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 blah. So I'm gonna call this one here. Next time we will begin working on the upstairs. And honestly, there's not that many rooms up here. There's there's the master, another bedroom here, and then there's some smaller rooms. At least one of these is going to be a storage. I think this is probably going to be the storage room. Yeah, okay, there's actually a few rooms up here. Either way, we're going to get this, the upstairs done either next episode or the episode after that. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to kind of make it up as I go. But that is going to do it for me, guys. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below. So check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.